Yo, what's going on? Welcome to NXT with D Walk on this beautiful Wednesday day. Oh, on a beautiful Wednesday, my bad. We're here to talk about NXT. We're here to talk about NXT pay per view. It wasn't pay per view, but it was on sci fi. The Great American Bash. We're here to talk about the matches. What was it like? And you never know who pop up on me. I might have a guest. I might have two guests. Never know. You never know how it's gonna go. Oh, see, look. Speaking of the devil.
Yeah, what's up? How's everybody doing? This is Joe BNCO. NXT Great American Bash Night 1.
Oh, there we go. And can't see. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties.
It's all good. It's all good.
There we go.
What's going on, Mr. and Mrs. Invisible Woman?
There we go.
Hello. How are you guys? Their first appearance on
Raw.
NXT, right?
Yep. Doing good.
Dun, dun,
Camera, guys. Y'all need not to see our legs. There we go. Now, do you want to take it away? What, like, Mr. Joe BNCO? Did you see the pay-per-view?
I saw Night 1.
Okay. How was your thoughts on
It
that?
was They did better this time because they didn't give you all the high matches on the first week. They're saving them for week 2. They learned from their mistakes. So I will give them credit where credit's due. They did learn from their last outing.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Well, it's
was
funny
credit.
One.
I was gonna say when this joke kind of came back to bite me, but when the show first started, I was saying, "Oh, I hope there's a lot of women's matches." Like I was kind of bummed because we came in a few minutes late to the first match, and then I quickly realized that I would get my match. So
this was women matches galore. Honestly, like I told Joe off camera, they did a gender week. 1 week was all women, next week is all men. Because we're only getting a one women's match next week. Just Kaylani versus the Paige knockoff.
Yeah.
So we'll work that out. We'll work that out.
Tatum Paxley.
Yeah, which is basically the come on, it's the Paige knockoff, but with a nice little weird psycho vibe.
I like that. I like that finisher she's got though.
That rocket spinning move to the side.
That like muffler, the muffler stretch into the power bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's just nice seeing somebody do something creative. It's just nice instead of the same moves everybody doing. It's just nice to see somebody making up their own moves and doing it.
Right.
Of course.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's what get me excited about wrestlers, especially new wrestlers.
I apologize. Yeah.
We're a little low right now. Hold on.
Yeah, sorry about that. My name's there we go. You want to start from the beginning, D-Walk?
First match. Women's excuse me.
Bless you. NXT Women's Tag Team match. Let's go. Bless you.
We had the Unholy Union versus Metaphor.
Yeah.
Last Legend and her partner versus Elba Fry and
Abaddon.
Abaddon, my fault.
Abaddon, yeah.
What y'all think about that match? Okay, I got you. What y'all think about that match?
Abaddon, yeah.
The Scottish.
It was good.
For the starter, yeah, for the first match. It was good. Let me hear y'all feedback about it. Invisible Man, Invisible Woman. What's your feedback in it?
Yeah, good.
Let's see. Well, to make a disclaimer, I missed the beginning of the match, but
first 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I liked it overall.
Mm-hmm.
The part that excited me was we got to see a little bit more of Lash, and she's been
athletic.
She's been practicing. You can see she was doing these backflips and shit,
kip ups and all those.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool. I got to see more of her, and I was excited to see the Scottish duo together. I don't know too much about them, but yeah, I think they had a good. Obviously, they had to be impressive to be able to take down Lash. So,
I give you that. I actually enjoyed the match, but by her talking about Lash, I just kind of remembered the other girls in there, and I totally forgot about her name. She was
Lollipop or something. It's like
I call me like that. She called a lollipop.
I don't
That's all
know.
she said.
I don't know why.
Oh my god,
Look him up
fucked
later.
up. But it was
Cardi B
okay.
2.0.
She wasn't really noticeable in the match. Yeah, but Isla Dawn and I do like their team up because they remind me of Bray and Matt Hardy. Like very cool. Like they do a couple of good tag team moves together, and their finisher reminds me of like Sister Abigail a little bit like it.
Yeah.
Again, they put their head like kind of Russian leg sweep. But ultimately, I told her I'm not interested in this match because they only did this a week before the damn pay-per-view started. It makes no damn
They
sense.
did say that.
And after the fact, then you had Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are like, oh, I'm gonna take those titles now. Now you want that shit? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like no one talks about the
They
damn
already
tag team.
they made the
Now
match.
you want it?
They had the match
Yeah,
for Friday. They made the match for Friday before the match was even made for NXT.
That's fucking ridiculous.
They're
Like,
defending the
made no
titles twice in 1 week.
Mm.
They're gonna lose it. They're
It's
gonna
a
lose it.
subplot that they're bringing to the main light now. So
Yeah, but they're gonna lose. Like if they do a 2 in 1 week, they're gonna lose against 2 strong women, which is frankly Belair. Unless it's like this weird plot coming out of nowhere where Bianca and Jade can't get along. If they're not doing that, they're gonna win the belts.
Jade heel turn.
Your thoughts on this segment? Yeah, right back, guys.
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn looked impressive as they always do. They were the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. I think they were the longest reigning women's NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Then they actually got drafted to Raw and actually took the titles with them to Raw when they got drafted. That was a while ago. It was like 2 years ago. So I think they're very impressive. Yeah, they've been teaming for a long time, like 3-4 years now. Nice. Yep. Yeah, they have a good they have a really good chemistry together. I like them as a team. I didn't think when they did lose the belts, they lost to Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, and I didn't think they should have done that.
No.
But remember,
so this is
like, at least they're giving them a shine because I forgot to tell her they came from NXT UK when there was an NXT UK.
Yeah, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance are really good as well.
Underrated.
Yeah,
they underrated.
I'll give them that.
Carter and Chance are really good.
I just don't want. But I don't want them to just put a slapstick tag team together just because. Like, no, stop doing that. Like, if you want NXT Tag Team Women's Division to be strong, give some fucking dominance. Let Isla Dawn and Alba Fire keep the belts. If they're going to show off wherever they go, then fine. Dominate Bianca Belair.
Here's how I would do it.
Show off.
Okay, so this is me booking, but here's how I would do it. I would have Alba Fire and Isla Dawn have knocked down Jade of some kind of way to where she's incapacitated, and I would have them beat Bianca Belair. I'd have them pin her, and then I would have Jade turn on Bianca.
Yeah.
And then you can make a Jade versus Bianca match for SummerSlam on Saturday.
That'd be too fast, though. Like, that'd be way too fast. That's like from Friday to Saturday.
But listen. But instead of the match happening, Jade beats the shit out of Bianca in the locker room in the back so bad that they have to cancel the match, so it has to push it back another month.
Maybe.
I feel like they just did the variation of that with Javon Evans. But
we'll talk about Javon Evans later.
Yeah.
Like, they're really talking about his crazy shit in his life.
Well, to be honest, I'm blanking on the duo that they're supposed to go up against Bianca and
Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill was in AEW. Bianca Belair's been in WWE. Just two strong women.
Okay, well, I'm curious to see it.
However, the caveat that we're not saying out loud is that Jade Cargill is a very good wrestler. Not great, good wrestler. No, sorry. No, wait, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Typo. Bianca Belair Bianca Belair is a good wrestler, not great wrestler, but good wrestler. Then there's Jade.
You made my eye twitch. You made my eye twitch for a minute there when you said Jade
I'm
was
sorry.
a good wrestler.
My own
Made
soul.
my eye
My
twitch.
own soul.
I was like,
turned around and said,
I was like, this motherfucker talking about Jade being good. I was like, I felt the twitch, and I'm like, God damn it, no.
Oh my god. That's like saying, no, give my beautiful Philly girlfriend ref.
She's gotten better.
Like
I will give her credit. She's gotten better, but at the same time, they have to put her in a tag team because they can't put her in a singles match because she ain't ready for that shit yet.
That's the point. She's not going to be good in this match. We're going to watch it no matter what, but it's not going to be a good match because Jade is, for some weird reason, just can't pick up wrestling. Like she's a bodybuilder. She's gymnastic. She's very athletic, but she just can't remember simple wrestling moves and a story.
Okay, well then to that point, I kind of want to flip your idea, Joe, and say that like I would like to see Bianca get pissed off at Jade for like doing badly in the match, and then she's like, you know what, I want to fight you, just to kick your ass.
Yeah, a nice exhibition. We lost. Let us fight each other, figure out what we did wrong. Whatever. But again, what they need to know, WWE needs to learn from Deadpool and Wolverine marketing. They need to put this shit out everywhere. If they're gonna have a fight, they're gonna have to fight everywhere. Bianca and Jade just came out in Hot Ones. That's something. It's different.
They're promoting the summer
SummerSlam. Yeah.
But it's on Saturday.
But yeah, that's true. Mr. D Walk, before we go off the rails, what was your grade for the match, for the tag team match?
I don't know. I like the match. I probably had to give it like a solid B. Oh, wait, that's by far. It's been a while since I've seen a women's match like that good. But as long as Jay don't turn into AJ Francis,
I love to see that.
I'm sure you would, Joe.
I agree. I'd give it a
Flop Cargill.
Invisible Man, Invisible Woman. What was your grade for it?
He had said B.
B minus.
Yeah, okay, B minus, and I would agree B minus. I didn't really have any complaints aside from the outcome. Like I was rooting for Lash, just out of familiarity, but I liked the match. So,
but the reason I give it B minus, it was a put together match in a week. Lash was majority out. The other partner who was doing all the work is not really that recognizable to me. And it was a stepping stone for Jade and Cargill. Kind of automatically say these people are gonna lose, regardless.
But again, I do like that Lash has been learning, and she's gonna keep expanding her.
I agree with what Alex and Cardala said. B minus. I agree. And I agree. They did a good job putting the match together. Short, a short time, but. The other partner, I forgot the girl's name, Cardi B 2.0. She doesn't. Her in ring needs a lot of work. She needs a lot of work. Lash Legend has grown a lot, but her partner was shit. Everybody else did well, and the match was decent. The match was pretty good, especially for a women's tag team match.
Yeah. So this is the question to me.
Lash was kicking ass. Lash was doing like.
Yeah. This is the question I have. Can you see Lash Legend, future women's NXT champion, and how long would you get her before she actually get the belt?
Joe, answer, and now then Cardell, you go next.
Yes. I'm gonna go 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
Good number. Yeah.
That's what I had said for Thea Hill.
Yeah. That's what's gonna happen too. I'll get to that shit. Anyway, God, I hate that shit so much.
We'll talk more about that because I think we're all upset with that.
No, I say for Lash, she'll never get a belt, and she'll be there for one more year, and then go up to the main roster. That's it.
You think she's gonna like upgrade out of NXT?
Yeah, she won't get a belt. Sean Spears never got a belt. He left and then went someplace else and then coming back. So I don't think so. I don't. For me,
I see.
Damn sure, Lollipop Girl ain't getting no damn belt. I know damn. I mean,
she's
damn
learning. She's
sure,
learning.
Lollipop
Maybe
Girl.
she needs to go on her own and forge her own path.
Got trained.
But I say that Lash is gonna work her way up, like slowly
Mhm.
but surely. Like she's gonna work her way up to the top. So I guess like
North America.
that is an interesting point. That like I'm okay with her not winning a belt if she's just gonna like
go up.
Yeah. So
let's go up.
I literally like she's gonna push her way up there. So I can see that.
And that's fine. That's what I think. Dennis, your answer to your own question.
Y'all answered it for me. I was about to say 2 years. Like I said, she growing. It's like every time she wrestles, she evolved more and more to get better.
Yeah, it's fine. That's what I want.
She could teach Jade a thing or two.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Unlike something called Jade, yeah.
Did she go to Booker T school? Did Lash Legend go to Booker T school?
Yes,
I
believe so. Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, that's dope. You know, it's some wrestlers coming from Booker T school that's good. You know, Roxanne Perez, Lash Legend, Booker T doing something right.
Do we not count AJ Francis?
Now,
no, he don't count.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
That name is never be.
You don't count.
That name never. That name is never to be mentioned again.
Yeah.
I wonder if Titus O'Neil taught him how to do that.
I'm gonna need the story on that one.
Oh, shout out
to Titus O'Neil. Joe, you push me.
What happened after the match, Dennis?
After the match.
Watch it.
I can't even tell you, bro. What happened after the match?
No, I'll tell you.
Joe?
After the match, Ethan Page came out. No, it's a good thing. Ethan Page came out and was like, "Oh, I don't know why he did that too. It was kind of stupid." Lash and Lollipop Girl in the corner, like look at their wounds. Ethan Page comes out. You know what? Oh, we're gonna go to the back. We're gonna make this thing official. He comes up to the stage, pisses off the other guy, and then proceeds to get rolled up. And Lash and Lollipop Girl count the 3 at the same time, which I'm actually happy. It's kind of hard to synchronize at the same time. 3
or Mensa.
And then, thank you, Oro Mensa.
And
then Ethan Page gets mad and they get Metaphor get out the ring. That was the end of that segment. But which again, I was like, my girlfriend was looking at me like, why is Ethan Page saying 1, 2, 3? I'm like, because a bad guy, and I said it to you, a bad guy. You didn't say it, but I saw your eyes when you're doing it. And a bad guy does that so the hero would get a little bit of a pop from the crowd. If no one's saying 1, 2, 3, then you make the bad guy say it. So therefore, there's always going to be someone saying it. And they did. They're really pushing that 1, 2, 3 thing, like really a lot.
Well,
like,
I think it's funny that Ethan Page. Go ahead, Joe.
I was gonna say I'm not looking forward to that match next week. It's going to be a whole shit ton of roll-ups. Like close. It's going to be a whole shit ton of roll-ups and close counts. And then Ethan Page is going to win the match.
Roll up. Oh my god.
That's what I was saying. It's funny that like his whole persona is the guy who wants to be the star, and then he's like the crybaby.
Yeah, and he won on a technicality. He won on a fucking technicality. He landed on someone's body after getting hit with a fucking special.
But that's heel work.
I know, but the point of like you going from this to Mensa is not a good thing. Like you got to make this like a blood feud, and this does not feel like a blood feud. This feels like a joke.
Yeah,
this really feels like a fucking
so I'm like,
joke.
Okay, I mean, maybe that's the point. Maybe he's gonna take Ethan's title, and then it'll be Mensa versus Trick.
You know what? I'll give you an example.
Because maybe that's the point. Maybe Ethan kind of is the joke right now. Like, how does he redeem himself when he just seems like the joke?
I don't think Mensa's gonna win because Joe and Dennis, you know about this history. Now, when Aleister Black found out he got betrayed, the one thing he did on one night was walk from the back to the front and karate kicked every single motherfucker on the way there. And that was only because he found out who betrayed him and kicked him backstage, right? Ora Mensa has to be like Aleister Black. If this guy hurt my best friend and my best friend's out for months, I'm on site means literally on site. I'm gonna break your arms, I'm gonna break your legs, I'm gonna break your glass. We're gonna see blood every other week. I have to get arrested by the cops. That's on site. Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
He's talented enough.
Exactly. And you know what? You do those segments to hide the fact that you don't have the talent. Maybe. I just don't like this. Where Ethan Page's first opponent is a guy who's butthurt because his friend's hurt because of Ethan Page, and you don't really take it seriously. I'm gonna get you on site.
Well, you don't feel like that's a noble cause?
It's a noble cause,
Ethan was fighting dirty and got his friend hurt, then he has the right to like avenge him. Right?
Not for the belt, though.
Yeah,
it's not about the belt. I don't want your belt. I want you fucking.
I'm gonna take it anyway.
He doesn't. Yeah, but he doesn't have the blood feud mentality.
I don't know.
He don't have that. He don't have that ruthlessness in him.
You know what? You know, be good. But you know, be good though. If Ora Mensa, if he loses, he fucking snaps and breaks Ethan's leg. Like, I lost. Fuck this. Like, okay, that was for my friend. The blood feud's over. I avenged my friend. Do that. Do that. I'm not excited for next week, ladies and gentlemen. That's just me. But that's
I'm excited if Mensa wins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. I'm more excited for Saturday.
Yeah, I'm super excited for Saturday.
We'll talk about that on Sunday.
All right, next.
No, let's go.
Next, we got the Harris Cup trophy for the trophy.
Yep, defense. Heritage Cup defense.
We got Tony D'Angelo with the family against Tavion Heights with the no quarter catch crew. To me, no, go ahead.
Before we start, let's go back. Let's go back like a minute there, and let's talk about the interview in the back. Now, we all know Tony D'Angelo's a villain, and we all know that new quarter catch crew are villains. But the one thing I loved, the amateur wrestler guy, which I forgot his name, but he's a legit Olympian.
Tavion Heights.
He was saying all his accolades.
There
you go, Tavion Heights. Saying all his accolades. He did give respect to D'Angelo. He also was an NAACP amateur wrestler. When they went to accolades. I like that. When the Dawn talked about it, he said, "This is what we call a legit guy. A guy who went to the place and did his thing and honored his country. However, you do that shit for 4 years. I do that shit every week." So I did like that. They kind of told you, like, yeah, Tavion Heights is an explosive wrestler, but an explosion doesn't last for 5-10 minutes. An explosion is instant. Dawn is actually learning that you got to pace yourself. You're being a paced champion. And he kind of said it in that sentence. And I did like that. I never it on, but when he talked about, like, hey, you know,
I'll have to rewind this later. What's up?
The match, D-Walk.
Yes.
Oh, D-Walk, your match. Talk about the match.
All right. Well, okay, we going back to the Heritage Cup. Tony D'Angelo with the family versus Tavion Heights with the no quarter catch crew. Give me your feedback. What y'all think about the match? Me personally, I didn't too much care about the match. To me, I'm tired of the trophy and everything. They need to melt it down, make it a build or something. And I don't know. They need to do something with the trophy. I hate the rules and everything. Let me get y'all feedback.
Joe?
I understand what you're saying. But at the same time, it is the Heritage Cup, not the Heritage title.
Yep.
So therefore, it is a trophy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The rules are the way they are because of the way that they're trying to make that championship a thing. They want it to be more of a legit thing, almost like a UFC in a way. The match wasn't terrible.
No.
It was decent. I don't like how Tony D'Angelo won with a belly-to-belly suplex for the first fall. It was like weird.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. Wait, okay. Now, wait a minute. Now, Joe, he won that belly. But by the way, that was a nice little Bailey to the belly. Shout out to Bailey. The reason he won the belly to belly suplex, and I actually wanted to talk about this, was the psychology of the match. That these guys were not giving him good advice every time he went to the corner. He was getting he was barely surviving. Then comes the woman that's trying to get into the new court catcher and actually just smacks him like Mickey from Rocket. Like, dude, snap the fuck out of it. Do something.
Yeah.
And
then he won the fall.
He went nuts.
Yeah.
Then he won the fall with like I actually like that belly to belly because it was it reminded me of a Kurt Angle belly to belly. It was just explosive, like come on, boom, out of nowhere, and you can do it out of nowhere, belly to belly, if you make it believable. So continue, Joe. I'm sorry, I just wanted to put that little detail in there for everyone that's watching.
It felt kind of weak. Yeah. The belly to belly, the Bailey to belly has always been a shit move to me. It felt like a lazy move.
Yeah, I know.
Like there's no explosiveness. There's like,
but at the same time, it was done by an Olympian. If Kurt Angle did a belly to belly, would it be shitty?
If Kurt Angle did a belly to belly, he would have tossed you across the goddamn ring.
Yeah, look how he did Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
look how he did Brock.
One end of the ring all the way to the other.
Yeah, but that's why I was telling Cardallo that I'm like, an Olympian is just they can throw you around like crazy. And Tavion has a tall dude. He threw the Don around like a ragdoll in certain spots.
Oh yeah, no. I get that.
Like
I meant,
yeah, but if Tavion was 5'6" doing the same thing,
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Tony D'Angelo getting the first pin with a Bailey to belly style suplex.
Yeah, that's true. That was again.
It was a sloppy shit crap. Not talking about the other guy.
Yeah.
Talking about D'Angelo. He did a sloppy sidestep Bailey to belly, and it was like I was like, oh, he's gonna kick out of this. 1, 2, 3. I was like, what? What's happening here?
Nope. Yep. Yeah.
He was going hard though, Tony
D'Angelo.
Tony D'Angelo. He was going hard the whole time.
Yeah. So. And then every round, you saw that Tavion was breathing harder and harder and harder, and the Don wasn't until he lost. Until he lost that one round from that explosive move by Tavion. Every other round, was like, I'm good. Tavion's like, oh shit, oh god. Except when the woman came in, smacked him, and said, "What are you doing?
Yeah,
come on,
which
snap
I did.
Out of it."
That moment was fun. I mean, her whole character and storyline right now is all over the place.
But it's interesting because now there's weight behind it.
Yeah.
She was, hey, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Let me in. Let me try to help him. No, you're just kind of like a nuisance.
Yeah, but then they spent the rest of the match arguing instead of helping him.
Even after the match, they were still arguing. That was kind of
like, nobody stepped up and was like, "Hey, you got this."
Yeah.
So, but
I don't know.
I don't know. I want to know the rules. I mean, I'm curious.
Please explain the rules. We just watched it. It was like 5 rounds. It was all crazy. That's like all I told it was 3 minutes. That's all I know.
Like, what's the story behind the Heritage Cup?
Heritage Cup was a thing that started with NXT UK, I believe. It was like an honor and tradition type thing, where it's I think it's 5 rounds, and the most pinfalls or submissions in 5 rounds wins. And there's breaks in between each pinfall or submission. How long are each round? Like 3 minutes, 5 minutes? I think it's 5 minutes.
I want to say 5.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Okay.
One said 3.
Right, so 3. Yeah, so 3 minutes. 3 minutes around. Most pinfall submissions wins. If it's tied at the end of 5 rounds, it goes into sudden death.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. Like
no rope breaks or any. I don't think there's no rope breaks. I don't think there's no count outs or anything like that either.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the part I'm starting to like it as long as there's a storyline behind it. In this match, there was a kind of a storyline behind it. Tavion would have actually won if you would let her step up and kind of like let him coach her. But because of their infighting and not accepting her, which by the way, once we get to the Carly Bright match, it's going to be a very interesting storyline if they want to mix that shit in later on. Like they've been pushing that storyline between New Quarter Catch Crew and Carly Bright and her friend for whatever reason, and they're gonna have to step that shit up. But again, what was your rating, D-Walk, of this match?
C. I give it a C.
C?
Yeah.
Okay. Oof.
I was
Okay.
kind of feeling the same. I mean,
Okay. All right. Oh, Joe. Hold up, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start with D-Walk on this one with a C.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You like
Okay.
it?
Hold up, Cardell. What's your rating? I'm not gonna say mine yet. I've been working first. Like.
I mean, at the very, a C plus. I liked Tony D'Angelo and how. What?
No, keep going.
Well, okay. Let me take that back.
Yeah.
He was very steady, like you said.
Yeah.
So it was kind of interesting, like looking back on that, and that like he's steadfast, and then the other guy like has the power, but he burns out.
Yeah.
So I was kind of rooting for the Olympian. I will say that, but I guess if Tony D'Angelo earned it, I'm kind of hoping somebody else will challenge him for it that is able to like beat him. But so that's why I was disappointed in the outcome of this match, and I kind of wish for more from what is his name? The Olympian guy.
Tavion Heights.
I kind of wish for more from him, but I also understand. Yeah, he was getting his ass kicked, so
a lot.
I respect that.
Okay.
So C plus.
Okay. I give it an A. I give it an A. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Hey, I mean, everybody likes what they like. That's fine.
See what you guys say, D-Ball.
No, I was about to say.
Why. You know I'm a fucking wrestling fan since the 90s.
I want to hear what you guys have to say.
Hey, that's what make it dope. Right. No, like I said, after he got slapped, we seen some of his potential that he could do. When he got slapped, he snapped. We seen the potential. Imagine seeing everything he could do.
Yeah, but you know who he looks like, right?
Here you go, Ben.
Oh God! Don't you say the guy that dance? Don't. There's a guy back in the day that he would enter.
Oh,
line. I don't remember.
No way, Jose.
Oh, I forgot. No, sorry. Yeah, no way, Jose. Ladies and gentlemen,
he looks just like him, hair and all.
Yeah, he does. But holy shit, he's about the same height as him too. No way, Jose.
Bring that back.
Like his long lost twin brother.
Fuck you, Joe, man. Now that's just stuck in my head all fucking night. Damn.
Now you're gonna see the No Way Jose dancing with the pizza following him.
No way, Jose. No way. Okay. I give it an A because let me explain this real quick. I give it an A for various reasons. One, it shows that Tony D'Angelo can hold his own as a champion. Because when you're a champion, you should always show that you're stronger than somebody else, that you're pacing it than somebody else. If you're in a title defense that you have to do every 3 to 5 minutes all the damn time, you got to pace yourself. Find the right corners, find the right spots, and then dominate at the end, which he did in the last round when Tavion Heights was confused, and he looked back at his coaching crew, and all three of them were fighting. All of them. Mm-hmm. That's why the Tony D'Angelo won. Tony D'Angelo didn't look at nobody but himself and did the thing. 1, 2. This storyline between new Quarter Catch Crew, which have started off weird, has for me got an interest because 1, legitimately is trying to join a club to be a good wrestler. 2, because of a fucking murder. Basically, they have to like, I don't want to accept her, but she's really good. I don't really give a shit about that. She's a girl. Da 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 da. While the other one, Carly Bright's friend and Carly Bright, have been throwing them motherfuckers like crazy, so they need to switch up their gender game plan on that end. And ultimately, you're right. Whoever beats Tony D'Angelo has to be a wrestler that has super like a Sami Zayn type of heart, or a boss, like just a legitimate boss. Which could be either the leader of the new quarter catch crew or somebody else. Somebody else. Someone like that just has like super fucking gesture.
Coming out of the rumor mill, and this could be a big if, but there is a rumor that Daniel Garcia is going to NXT.
Why is he leaving AEW?
I don't know. It just came out today that there is a rumor.
Hold on. Okay, we'll talk about that on Sunday. No.
But that could be the person that takes it from Tony D'Angelo.
I can see that, and he dances.
He challenges, like Tony D'Angelo has like an open challenge, and Danny Garcia comes in.
Hey, you could make the Invisible Man pop a
because
vessel.
He can strike for one round.
What's up?
They've given Ryan Garcia. They've given Daniel Garcia everything to him. They've given him chance after chance after chance. Look, we've given you main events. We've given you fucking title opportunity rubs. Like, why are you going to where Lexis King is a joke? Why? Yeah. But let's keep going. We gave our
last comment. Yes. Bonus points to the fact that this was a very respectful match.
Oh yeah, they should. Yeah. They respect each other. They didn't cheat. Tony D'Angelo didn't cheat throughout the whole match. That is true. He took it in advance.
They actually pumped each other up in the preview that we just we spoke about. They actually pumped each other up.
Yeah, they pumped each other up.
Exactly. Yeah,
they did. That's the and again, new quarter catch crew, all villains. Tony D'Angelo's crew, all villains. But even Dr. Doom and fucking Sock be like, all right, I respect you at that moment. We're all good. All right, don't.
So we got on this belly to belly.
Yeah.
Who had the best belly to belly to you? I'm my best. Period. You had to pick one person who did the best belly to belly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine was Scott Steiner.
Kurt Angle. But
mine was Scott Steiner.
But before we continue, let's see what happened when Tony D'Angelo won the match. I forgot about the show that.
And D'Angelo knows that this is the moment he's got to strike, and he follows it up with another spine buster into the cover. Good hook of the leg, and the dive retains.
Yeah, he beat him with the Arn Anderson.
The Farouk Arn Anderson.
Yep. Again, I can't disrespect the fucking spine buster. He can do a good spine buster, not a great spine buster, but he can do a good spine buster. He needs to elevate the guy more and grab him by his neck and kind of like direct him down. It's like, oh, here we go.
Yeah,
he's a bigger guy. He should smash that dude down like with all his weight, just slam him to the fucking ground, make it look like he just broke his back.
Farouk used to do. You see how Farouk used to do his? You used to make it think he about damn, he hurt.
You saw he did the Kurt Angle. I mean, not Kurt Angle. Ken Shamrock with it.
Yeah.
Broke the dude's ribs. Motherfucker was bleeding out his mouth.
But my bad, Tony D'Angelo win 2-1. He keeps the Heritage Cup. Bleacher Report gave it a B. But to my question was, who had the best belly to belly? I said Scott Steiner. Who you said?
Yeah.
I'm going Brock Lesnar.
I say
Brock
Lesnar
belly belly.
I say Bailey because Bailey also honorable mention. That's it.
Honorable mention.
What about you?
Joe got quiet there.
Honorable mention. What was your honorable mention?
Bailey.
Wow. What about you, Invisible Woman?
Joe.
I said Brock.
Invisible Woman.
Brock can do anything. Give him steroid.
I don't think I have one.
No, she doesn't watch a lot of wrestling.
Yeah.
This why I say.
Yeah.
This is why I say Scott Steiner, because he'll grab you, do us like a half 360, then slam you. Represent Michigan, baby.
Yeah, but Brock would pick you up and toss you across the ring.
Yeah.
Angle
Yeah,
did
but
the
I don't
same
know.
thing.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I did like this one throw that
Yeah.
was it Tavon Diggs? Am I getting
Which one?
the
Javon?
Olympian? I'm gonna call him the Olympian.
Tevian.
This one throw that he did, like he just tossed Tony like it was nothing.
Oh, that probably was the Olympic slam. When he puts him like
Oh,
his
yeah.
back and what? Like that too.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
But
Olympians are
anyways.
different. Next match, Mr.
You
D-Walk.
know what else
Next
is
match
funny?
you got.
Tavion
Next
Heights
match
was
you
a
got.
bronze. Tavion Heights was a bronze medalist in the Olympics, and he's
Yeah.
performing better in professional wrestling than Gable Stevenson, who was a gold medalist.
That is true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Next we got one of my favorite least matches. Josh Briggs versus Brooke Jensen.
Oh God, Raven. Let's fucking go. God
Wait a
damn.
minute. Wait a minute.
No, hold on. No. Cedric Alexander. My fault. Josh Briggs versus
I was
Cedric
gonna say,
Alexander.
wait a minute. That was last week.
That was, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, dude. That said Alexander versus Jensen this week. Yep.
No,
Cedric
Jensen
Yeah.
versus
Alexander
Briggs
fought
was
Trick
last
last
week.
week,
It's
Yeah.
Alexander versus Jensen this week. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad. I fucked that up. My
Raven.
bad.
I caught
But
that son of a bitch thought it was fucking easy and slide addressed just like fucking Raven. Think I ain't gonna fucking notice that shit? You think, come on, man. What the fuck? What the shit? What the fuck?
who decided to put this match together? Who decided to put this
Jensen
goddamn match together?
nevermore.
They need to lose their job for putting this
Okay.
match
Yeah, roll
up.
the clip.
I'll have that clip. I know why they did. I know that before this match started, Cedric and the guy that's always horny is not. Well, the guy that's always horny is not there. But it was Cedric and Sean Spears, and there was a bunch of guys in the back, and they were talking back and forth. And at one point, Jensen came in hot, talked shit to Cedric Alexander. It's like, you want to go? And Sean Spears said, no, we're not gonna fight him. It's okay. Jensen said, you don't control me. You know what? Let's fight tonight. And that's how this fucking thing started. So we got off with Jensen being a hothead and said, like, all right, fine, let's fucking fight. Dude, I'm a fucking champion back in the day. Let's go.
Yeah.
So that's how the fight started. And what a surprise. He did the fucking same corner thing as Raven. He dressed like Raven. He wrestled sort of like Raven. You're not fucking Raven. God damn it. Sorry. I'm old. I have memories.
So it's all good.
Wrestlers.
It's all good. Every person has their anger. But this is how I feel about it. They need to let go. They didn't kill Cedric Alexander character. They need to let him go. Let him go to AEW so he can revamp himself and make himself better. You watch him now, it's like it defeat the purpose. I mean, like, he need to go somewhere different.
Might as well. The rest of the Hurt business is gone.
And they are just on videos crying.
They're all gone.
I saw the video
Bobby
of
Lashley.
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley's gone, and MVP are gone.
Yeah.
Benjamin's gone. Alexander's the only one left, and he's about to be gone too.
They need to, so they could go. I could see him go to AEW, and then I could see him go to AEW and redo the Hurt business, different name, still the Hurt business. They could do some damage there.
Just call themselves the Pain Company. That's it. Just to piss off WWE. Pain Company or the Pain LLC. That's it.
Yeah,
that works. Well, I
hey, they go. You have Vince. You have Vince calling Triple H like he still work there and everything. Like, Vince, you don't work here anymore. God damn it.
Yeah. No, I feel like maybe this could be like Cedric Alexander's outro in a way.
Yep.
But he has like when you leave the business, you go on your back. You lose.
Yes.
You don't leave a winner.
Well, I mean, his outro to like AEW maybe. If that's what you're like, you disagree.
Yeah.
But
I say I don't want all 4 people to go to AEW to another group and get lost in the sauce. It's like 25 gangs.
Should he form a new group with like somebody else?
No, go to Japan. Go to Japan. Make yourself known there. Like get yourself there in Japan. If you get yourself known in Japan, then come back and then get some more stuff. Like do something. You don't need more people in AEW. Like honestly, you don't. Like maybe Bobby Lashley.
TNA.
Don't. No, because then it doesn't work that way. Because when you go to TNA, you go back to NXT. If they're letting him go, he's not going to TNA, and they probably realize that too. Like we're not. It's okay, Daddy Triple H. We won't hire him after you fire him.
It doesn't have to be they're letting him go, but I do agree that like I don't really see a clear storyline for him. Like he's kind of just there for anybody who needs to be challenged or like put in their place or put on their ass, you know. So
that's it.
Like Ethan Page, which he fought Ethan Page, right? And who won that match?
Ethan Page.
Okay. But this one I do feel like Cedric had kind of a slow start, but I was happy that, you know, with the outcome. And
highlight was that when he jumped off the top rope to the announcer's booth and his leg bounced off the thing. Remember that you thought he broke his leg? Yeah, Cedric was on top of the announcer's desk, and
I was like, "You better move."
Yeah, he moved. They did it, but then again, psychology of the match, because Jensen was a fucking hothead and he wasn't thinking straight. He just wanted to beat the crap out of him. He lost the fucking match. Cedric pulled him in, did the bounce, boom, 1, 2, 3. And what was Sean Spears doing? Looking and shit.
Yeah, that was my whole thing. Like, why would Sean Spears being? Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
Cedric, a good thing for Cedric to do would be
Let's talk about this. During the match.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
During the match, where Jensen did that RVD spin on her on a commentary table and missed and fucked that up. You remember that?
Yeah, that was the one. That was the one we talked about.
He could have fucked up his leg.
He really could have fucked up his leg right off the bat. And his leg, I told her, like, and they showed the replay, his leg landed just perfectly because if it would have been an inch to the left or to the right, his leg would have bounced off that corner in a bad fucking way. So he was lucky there. Again, try to be like Raven, but no. It doesn't work.
He's too hot-headed and violent.
He's way too fucking hot-headed. So good.
What do you think about Cedric and Shelton reforming a tag team and going to Japan?
That'd be dope.
For what? In Japan? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean Japan,
again, you know, they can do something.
I just feel like Japan would be a good place for them to go because they can rebuild themselves.
Yeah.
Definitely AW or to ROH. Like, just go to anything you want. Do the independents. Like, but go to Japan first for like 6 months to a year. Get your name out there. Get a couple championships. Like never open weight or at least like NJPW like junior tag team or heavy tag. Just try it.
Yeah.
And have fun. Again, this match, I give this match psychology wise, everything else, whatever.
Yeah.
A fucking C because it was not necessary. Honestly, Sean Spears coming out all creepy is Sean Spears now. That's it. That's your life, Sean Spears.
I mean, but like I said,
Spears.
You say you like Sean Spears, what, bro?
I like Sean Spears. I just feel like his character doesn't have any direction right now.
No.
Yeah. He's doing nothing. He's creepy. Here, baby. Go on.
I feel like he's turning into like evil Sith Lord. Like he wants a pupil or something.
Yeah, he wants to have a fucking acolyte. And hey, newsflash, Sean Spears, you never won a fucking belt. Win a belt first so you could be fucking Sith Lord. Talk shit.
Yeah. Be like Christian Cage.
Damn.
Hey, this the vibe Sean Spears giving me. He gave me that one creep. He give me that one creep to always steer through women windows. That's the vibes he give me.
Yeah, he needs to get on Christian Cage levels. Because Christian Cage, they won the trios title. They won the trios title, and the picture for the champion. You know how they put the picture of the champions on like the websites and stuff. The picture of the champions is the picture of Christian with all 3 belts.
Yeah.
by himself.
All right, what's next?
What's the
let's keep
grade?
it going. We're talking about
Hit me with the
Yeah.
grades. What grade y'all give it? Me, I give it to the Z.
I give it
I give it to the Z, the grade.
okay.
Rock bottom.
Past F. Yeah,
I give it
I
rock
give it
bottom.
a C. I give it a
I'm giving
C
it a
because
C.
it was just there. I give it a C. Yeah, like if I'm saying this right now, I will give Jensen an A if he makes a flock. If you're gonna be Raven, you make a flock. However, there's no one in NXT that can imagine that can look dirt ugly like him. I don't really see that shit. So what the fuck?
I guess they could be going an interesting route with him and Sean Spears. It's like, all right, you need somebody to like tame you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and do it.
but you can't.
That's the only thing I can see with him.
Yeah, but the
like,
thing is,
control.
that's the thing. If you're gonna copy Raven, Raven didn't have control. Raven was the leader. Raven was the guy. Like, he listened to nobody. So
the Raven
you're gonna
flock.
copy Raven, then you got exactly. If you have a pupil, like if you have a leader in Sean Spears, eventually Jensen's gonna destroy Sean Spears in order for him to grow. That's the only way this is gonna work.
Honestly, what else is Sean Spears doing right now?
Walking around like a Sith Lord. That's all he fucking does now. Welcome home to NXT, Sean Spears. Clip this bitch.
So what if Brooks Jensen is doing a role reversal thing to where he's going to be the one in charge, and where he has Sean Spears following suit, not even knowing he's following.
But wouldn't that defeat the purpose of him coming back though? I mean, like I figure, to me, honestly, I figure Sean Spears can't make a bit in a bigger role than he is right now. That's what I thought he was going to be.
Yeah, but I think
I wanted to see Brooks Jensen bring back the even flow.
Yeah, like if Ethan
The
Page
Ravens
would not
flock.
come back, probably would have won the belt. Probably, maybe.
I want to see him bring back the even flow DDT.
Nah, they won't.
Well,
but
yeah.
Let's continue.
No,
Next
I will
match.
say yes, I never gave my grade.
Okay.
My overall grade was a C, but I was happy to see Jensen get his ass kicked. And
there you go.
Ass kicked. So,
ass kick gets an A.
Yes.
All right. There you
go. Okay, so the next one is, say his name and he appeared. He got a concert going on.
Nope.
That's right, Joe.
What y'all think about that concert?
Now,
what y'all think about that concert?
Booker T, God bless his soul. He was wearing a kilt in the picture, so that was pretty funny. And again, like I told my girlfriend, and I told you guys, he's like Elias done right. Like this guy's exactly like Elias. He sings and wrestles, just not do what he did and shit on people for long periods of time. Let's make him a joke, like singer, and make fun of things. And it was for me. The concert was really good. Baby, come on, I make my drink.
I will say that the concert was, I don't know, Joe Hendry is still, he's cringe, but you can't help but like sing along. And yeah, it took a surprising turn at some point. So I was very pleasantly surprised with the outcome of that, and I'm kind of I'm excited to see that. Again, they're going really hard with the whole like Scottish like rivalry, and the duo that started off this show. So
hey, tell about the deported line.
Oh yeah, the deported line. That was a lot in the song.
Yeah.
That's
he was on the ass though. He was cutting on the ass though. That's what I said about like Joe Hendry was cutting on the ass though. Like when he got on different type of people, he was cutting on the ass though. But I liked it. I liked this segment. I thought it was cool.
Say his name and he'll appear. Go away, Joe Hendry. Just go the fuck away.
Why you don't like Joe Hendry, bro?
Huh?
Why you don't like Sid? You don't like Joe Hendry? You don't like
I don't like John Cena either.
Yeah, you don't like John Cena. You don't like who else?
Joe Hendry reminds me of John Cena. So
no.
It angers me.
Why? Why so the hatred, man?
Angry.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see it. Like he's got all the showmanship. Like the only reason I don't like him is because how cringe he is. But like, it sticks with you. So yeah,
He's that guy on the
persona is
infomercial
working, I
at
will say
3
that.
a.m. He's that guy in the infomercial at 3 a.m. selling ShamWow.
Wow, Joe, you remember what the midget told?
He's Mr. Cool.
You remember when the midget told Billy Bob Thornton, "Your heart is black, your soul is shit."
Yeah, but you know what? No, nobody heard him because he's too low to the damn ground.
Mm.
That was a short joke. That was a short joke. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe BNCO. Now, let's talk about what happened afterwards, because afterwards
man.
Gallus came out and talked this shit and beat his ass.
Such a waste of performance equipment, by the way. I was mad about that.
Yeah. How you couldn't break the guitar, but then you smashed it on the turbo. No sense at all. But what y'all think about it? You think that who do you think that's gonna help Joe Hendry? Or you think Joe Hendry gonna try to go in by himself?
Moose.
I think they're going 1-on-1, right?
No, it's gonna be one. He's gonna probably get two more people.
Yeah.
But he has a beef with the one guy. He can't just fight him.
Well, they all jumped him, so well, I got jumped by all of them. I got to see all three of them. But who do y'all think gonna help Joe Hendry?
It can't be Trick, because Trick's gonna fight Pete Dunne.
Yeah, I kind of want to say, is it Sean Spears? What's his name?
There's not a lot of people that, like,
I might have to.
maybe Javon and like there's not a lot of heroes or baby faces that will help them, because everyone's doing their own match next week.
But I might have to take.
So
I might have to take one.
I'm gonna say I want to see Moose come out.
Nah, too soon. Too soon.
No,
the only time I want to
now's the perfect time.
No, but the only time I want to see that happen is if they do an invasion. When I ain't ready to see Moose.
They are.
They need to start doing that now.
They are. The invasion's already started, Dennis. Come on now.
Oh wow.
You didn't see
My
that?
bad.
They're going to both shows.
No, I didn't see that.
Joe Henry.
Because Arian was on the show too.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't put one and one together. But you said who you think? You said Moose and who else? Hawkins.
Because they showed a dark figure behind Joe Hendry when he was in the locker room.
Yeah.
They showed a dark figure that was blocked out in the back. You couldn't see who it was.
Okay.
So that's why I'm thinking Moose, because Moose is a bigger character, and he's been very vocal about coming to NXT.
But you still missing one person though.
Yeah.
Or it could be the Hardys.
Duh. Or
again?
Yeah, the Hardys are in TNA.
Okay. Oh wow, that's gonna be very awkward.
Or I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna have to take one out of the Heroes of Jedi. I'm gonna take one out of Jedi Sports Jedi. What if it's the Motor City Machine Gun?
Could be.
Yeah, no, that would make sense because they're TNA guys originally, and they're under WWE contract now, so that would make perfect sense.
Yeah, that might be a pop-up match for next week.
Hey, that'd be crazy though.
Come on out, Gallus. Okay.
Hey, that'd be crazy. Like Motor City Machine Guns. I gotta say my probably like top 10 favorite tag teams. Motor City Machine Guns always been dope for me, and they from Michigan too. So go blue.
I'd book them different, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
What you mean? What you got against Michigan, man?
Nothing. I was gonna say I'd put the Motor City Machine Guns as a mystery tag team in like a tag team title ladder match or something.
Oh, I was about to say, let's not talk about your sports teams, buddy.
Yeah.
I just mean that I would book them in a higher profile match.
Yeah.
All right, my man.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
All right,
But
we got
all right, what's
What's
next?
next. We got
What's next?
women's match: Jada Parker versus Kendall Gray with Carly Bright. What do y'all think
Okay.
about Jada Parker? What do y'all think about Kendall Gray, and what y'all think about him as wrestling as a match, and how you think it was?
Now, before anything else, what do you think about these guys coming out and getting the same result called insanity?
Well, there's Miles Bourne, along with Red Sinclair. And this is what we talked about last week. Again! It happened again, boy! Always got her girl's back. That's 235 pounds. Kendall Gray just threw around, and now she's chucking around Jada Parker. That looked like an Olympic slam, but it doesn't. Victory for Kendall Gray here tonight.
Ain't that Triple H's niece?
Ooh.
And then second of all, it made my man look weak now that she belly to belly like that. But ain't that Triple H's niece, Carly Bright or Kendall Gray?
Kendall Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I gotta find phone number
What?
2.
I don't even know. But I know. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the match, because this was like, what the fuck is this match doing here?
Well, okay, so remind me
This was
who
the big booty girl.
and who won?
Big booty girl with a running booty to the face. That's and her special is booty in the corner with a jumping booty
It's
on your stomach. That's what she is.
getting
That's
old.
her fucking stick. Booty warrior.
I knew as soon as I saw her, I'm like, I'm comparing the size of Carly Bright to Jada Parker. I'm like, she's not gonna win. This was one of those where I'm like, she's not.
This is all your fault, not you. I mean, this is for anyone watching. Naomi, this is all your fault. When you thought jumping up in the air with your butt is a finisher. Okay, actually that she would do that. She would run you to the ropes, and then she would just stand there and then jump up, and you would run into her butt, and she would pin you. Yeah, that's a real thing that Naomi did, and that was ridiculous. I fucking hated this match. I did love that new quarter couch crew got their fucking ass handed twice by 2 different females. I'm like, you need to leave me the fuck alone. Stop it. Okay. And I thought it was actually 2 women. It actually was Kendall Gray. So Kendall doing it twice, like, and honestly, that's why she lost. We both said that. If she was more focused on the match and not focused on throwing this motherfucker out of nowhere, just because I don't think they were gonna do anything. I think they were like, hey man, your friend threw me. I do not like that. I want to talk to the manager of your friend. Like, it would have been a real fucking character, right? Which I did love this little detail. The new girl and the new catch crew were trying to tell him, let's go, like, and she was mouthing this. Let's go to the back. Stop. This is crazy. So even the girls like, you're just fucking crazy. Why are you coming outside? Why?
Classic Karen.
Hey,
So I did love that.
Carly Bright. Her real name is Kennedy Cummins.
Wow. Why you have to say it so fast like that? Why you didn't break it down?
Who named her? I gotta know. I gotta meet her parents. Why would you name your daughter that?
Can't choose her last name. I knew a girl named Kennedy before.
Yes, you can. You can change that shit. You can go there and just say, my name's Kennedy.
I know. She's got bad luck of the draw with the last name.
$50 to change your name.
Kennedy.
That's right. You can make it a single name. You can make it just one name. You can be Cher.
I mean,
the artist formerly known.
Yeah. There's
I'm gonna change my name into a symbol.
What are your thoughts on Jada Parker? Yeah. Now, Dennis, I was gonna ask you this. What were your thoughts on the match, and what were your thoughts on Jada Parker as a wrestler? Because I'm getting sick and fucking tired of her ass. Dennis, go on now.
Can I? Okay. Before I see her wig come off, I was gonna give her a period, right? But then after I seen that wig come off and them cornrows, I'm gonna have to go all the way to down here, right?
Yeah.
Mick Carter.
Cue ball.
It's not even
Mick
about
Carter.
Carter, Joe.
I mean, she's gotten better in the ring. I mean, she has. Not going to take that away from her. She does. She is good in the ring. But where does she go?
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Because she not beating Last
What's her
Legend.
direction?
By the way,
What's her direction?
By the way, before this match started, she passed by Roxanne Perez. No Roxanne Perez. Like, you're going to lose this belt anyway. That's why I was telling you off camera. I think Roxanne's next match, before we get there, is going to be Jada Parker versus her.
It's gonna be a quick match.
Just,
to me, I think it's gonna be a quick match.
But back to the match, Joe. We'll talk about that when we get there. Like, that just bothers me.
Jada Parker. I mean, Jada Parker is doing what she's doing, but I don't see it going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's just it. I just don't see it going anywhere. I'd give the match a. Give it a C+.
All right.
What has she done to make you say, "Damn, that was a dope ass move she did"? I haven't. I haven't seen a move where she did, and I'm like, "Damn, that's a dope move."
No.
I agree. I'm bored of it. I was rooting for Carly Bright, but I knew immediately that she wasn't gonna win just by Jada's weight and her whole like ass,
Yeah, that's her power.
ass
That's her
move.
ass.
But like
Yeah,
it's I'm over it.
Yeah.
So
That's what
And
bothers me.
her move is a generic ass run off the ropes. I'm gonna put my hips and my ass in your face and then get the pin. That's not creative. Not creative at all.
She gives you that Rikishi rump shaker.
That's the.
I mean,
like if you got a fat ass like that, like if you got a fat ass like Jada Parker, like you got to make it more believable.
And don't get me started on the whole thing about how her character is, because it seems like I think the Misfit Nation was spot on with what he said on his podcast about it. Was that why are they portraying all African American women as ghetto? Why?
maybe because that's what they act like in real life.
Yeah, but you can't make every single one of them ratchet.
Bro, she looked like she act like that in real life, bro. She looked like
that's one character though. They do it to all of them.
It could be that maybe she can't fit in any other, maybe she can't do any other character but that. I mean, to me, like she do it too good, bro. That's how she act.
Misfit Nation was spot on that interview he did. I watched that. I rewatched that today and listened to what he said, and he was spot on that. I had to go back and reflect on everything he said, and I was like, he's got a fucking point. I was like, that's kind of stereotypical and shitty that they're doing that to these women. I was like, that's terrible. Terrible. They need to have more of a character and step away from this stereotypical character that WWE is shoving to them.
So what did Alicia Fox act like to you?
Did we lose the Invisible Man?
No, I guess so. So what did Alicia Fox act like to you? She didn't act like no black person.
Alicia Fox was different though. But where is she? Fired.
She did it herself though.
Yeah, but she's gone. Probably
she couldn't put the bottle down. She couldn't put the bottle down.
WWE probably wanted her to go into that stereotypical shit too, and she was like, "Fuck y'all."
No, because her whole career she acted like a proper girl from.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're waiting on Alex, I guess, to come back. But anyway, we'll keep talking.
Yeah, but to me, Jada Parker, that's the only character I see her fitting. I mean, I don't see Jada Parker evolving into a wrestler. So to me, like to me, okay, like I said, you remember we was talking about. Let's talk about, like I said, a tag team. We talk about Crime Time. Crime Time fitted that personality. Crime Time fitted that.
Oh, there we go. Welcome back, sir.
Oh man, welcome back.
Yeah,
no, but Crime Time.
We were just talking about the stereotypical way that they're carrying African American women and things. We were talking about what Krishan was talking about on his thing, and
Yeah.
Dennis made a good point about Alicia Fox, but I said in the same fact, I was like, how do we know that she didn't leave because of the fact that they were trying to push her into that role and she didn't want to do it?
Okay, what was that chick name?
True, but these
What
girls
about
now.
what was that chick name with the Bashams? She came in as a dominatrix.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Monique.
The real
but that
black
was the
chick
time.
with
That was
the
the
Bashams.
time.
Yeah.
That's different.
I think that was her
The
name was Monique.
Glamazonian chick.
Yeah, but that was part, like you said. Yeah,
Monique?
The Glamazonian chick.
Yes, I think
From
her
the
name was
Bashams.
Monique.
Yeah,
That was her name?
yeah, but I think so. But I understand what Joe's meaning, and I understand what
Yeah.
Krishan's meaning too. Like a lot of African American women here are getting just used as just props. Like a
But
lot. 'Cause
the-
again,
but-
look at look at Jada. Look at Jade Cargill and Bianca.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Like let's put these two
Shaniqua.
girls together and just let them ride for a long time because. And like it makes no
Yeah.
damn sense why they're gonna be a tag team, but fuck it, you know. It's weird. It's true. It's kind of weird and true. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but it is. But to me, like,
No.
Her name is
it's on
Shaniqua.
you. You said it's like, yeah, that'd be real fucked up if a chick came out of that Shaniqua. Then I say they crossed the line. But
They're gonna do it eventually. Again, like Vince is
Hey.
gone, and Triple H is like slowly trying to bring in the rated R shit. So he's gonna be a little stereotypical. He's gonna go down that route. Well, we like
Hey,
that, man.
Wait
Let
till
them
Raw
come
hits
outside.
Netflix.
let them make somebody, a black person, come out there with some fried chicken in it. I'm starting to riot.
Dude,
We for a riot. We go
Don't
into
you
the
remember-
stadium. We go
hold
riot.
up. I know,
Come
but
on.
don't you remember
You
Xia
wouldn't have a
Li
laugh. Would
a
you
few
not
years
have a laugh?
ago?
Would you not have a laugh if R-Truth
Yeah.
walked out dressed as Colonel Sanders eating chicken?
He better not. Well, it depends.
And
It depends if I watch
that's not-
Django.
That's not.
It depends if I
come on.
watch Django. If I watch Django, yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
Come on, you know everybody's gonna laugh if R-Truth walked out as Colonel Sanders eating a bucket of chicken.
He gonna be UT. After that, he do that. He gonna be UT.
Yeah. Okay. But
Uncle Tom.
All right, let's go back to the match. We were talking about
I
Carly
want to
Bright
say this
and
before we. I want to say. Hold up. Yeah. Jada Parker.
Carly Bright and Jada Parker. I said I gave it a
That's
C
what we're
plus.
talking about.
I didn't think the match was needed.
Yeah, it was like a filler.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I will say, I'll give it. I want to give it a B. Feels like generous, but only because I liked Carly Bright. Like I think she did a good job, and I was rooting for her. But again, I knew she was gonna get her ass kicked.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall,
I give it a C because of like that guy got his ass thrown again. Like if that's
why-
the thing that we're gonna do every single week,
I did like that.
Yes,
yeah.
please.
That was
like just
A+.
stop. And I think before we get to the next match, I think that's why they kind of filled this match in, not for Jada Parker.
It's leading up to something.
It's leading up to something with the new quarter catch crew. I think it's leading up to like Kendall or Carly is gonna try out, and the new quarter catch crew is like, look, we don't want this girl. This girl's all nuts. Let's try to get someone else, and then they'll fight each other, and whoever wins gets into the club. So that's why they're kind of leaning towards this one because again, she threw that guy like it was nothing twice.
Yeah.
Twice. Like that's what's up.
Yeah.
Like I want to see that, man. I want to see dominant fucking women like go up to guys like, "Oh, you're the best. Fuck you." Ah! No.
Yeah.
If you want to be in NXT, you gotta be a little bit crazy. You gotta do a little China shit. China would beat the shit out of guys. Why? Because she fucking could. Do it. Have some fucking fun. They're not gonna.
I feel like Thea Hale will do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
she's
that's
local.
what pissed me off. Okay, man. Next match, Mr.
She's
D-Wall.
local.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna grade it.
Yep.
I'm gonna grade it. I'm gonna give it a grade. My senior year of high school, my econ teacher, he gave me a J. That's what I'm gonna give it. Yeah, a J. He
Okay.
gave me a J. He did grades A through Z, and that was impossible.
Now,
So
ladies and gentlemen, J is an equivalent of F through the logic life. So let's just say it like that. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were giving it a J because that's how you got started.
No, I think J for him was like, just go home.
yeah,
For his econ. Yeah.
I was wasting my
Like,
time.
I thought he gave you your first J. Like, here you go. Here's your J.
Yeah.
This is where you going. Here's your
J
future.
for like, just take these $5, go to McDonald's, eat some food, don't come back. Yeah, it could be that. That's true. That could be. Yeah.
To me,
Teachers are mean.
you're crazy.
Next match.
Next match. This match didn't make no sense to me either. This match,
Which one?
they could have did something
Which
better
one?
than this.
Which
We got Lola Vice with Sol Ruka
Oh,
and
got
Carmen Petrovic versus Fallon Henley, JC Jane, and Jasmine Nix.
The six-woman tag match, booty shaking match. Yeah, that was the. Yeah.
That's basically what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was just hoping for a wardrobe malfunction. That was it.
And it wasn't. But Jada Parker had
all
a
I kept
wardrobe malfunction. Go watch
all
the
I
match.
kept hearing was,
She had a little bit of a taco coming out. You remember that?
No, you told me. I heard you.
Yeah,
reacting
Jada
to
Parker,
it, but I
like,
didn't see it.
Yeah, Jada Parker's like did the 1, 2, 3. I'm like, whoop! There's a little taco coming out, Jada Parker. You might want to cover that up. Whip, you know.
You said taco.
Taco.
She didn't slim down a
I can't see
taco.
what the other word is. We're on YouTube right now.
all I heard was
She showed a little bit of a taco.
all I kept hearing was shake the song shake that ass. I just kept hearing that in my head the whole match.
It was hamburger Michon.
Shake that ass. Yeah.
It was hamburger Michon.
The loose taco.
Yeah, dude, hamburger shows. Go back to the match, dude. I watched that shit live from Russian websites. Now, this 6-man tag match. That's my girlfriend. This 6-man tag match was a showcase.
6-woman tag match.
No, sorry. The 6-woman tag match. Sorry, 6-woman tag match was a. Sorry, thank you. Thank you, Joe. Dennis going.
Right.
This 6-woman tag match was a waste of time. True. So Ruka showed off. Lola Vice showed off. Petrick, which I always get scared with that fucking sword that she has, it showed off. But this was a waste of time. This was an absolute waste of fun. You're right, Dennis.
Why?
Because this match meant nothing. This is a feud between 6 girls.
Yeah.
And and Joe, you know this.
There's a feud.
Joe, you know this. When there's 2 groups of 3 people, they will always do like 6 or 7 matches combining 1-on-1, 2-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, tag match. Like they will always fucking do this. Because they have no idea what the fuck they're doing, and they don't really know where the story is going, but they know they can do 2 months of programming with just random 6 girls or 6 guys or whatever.
What's
Did like the showcase. There's a story. There is a story. Henley, again, I'm starting to watch NXT, so I actually started watching the damn stories.
I felt like
Joe.
I felt like it was just like, oh, we got to get these 6 bitches on the card. Let's go ahead and do it.
No, because they had a story.
Have no
All
space.
6 of them did. Like all the three villains. No, the 3 villains think everyone's rookies, even though some of them came at the same time. And the 3 supposed heroes are like, oh, we're gonna show them a lesson. That's it.
Dun dun dun. Yeah.
Invisible Woman.
I do
Invisible
kind of
Woman.
agree.
Oh, great.
This your segment right here. This is a women's segment right here.
Yes.
I want to hear your
Sign me
opinion.
in. I kind of agree with you, Joe.
Yeah.
I do kind of agree in that there's no connection between any of them.
Nope.
Like it is like a random toss up. Like it's kind of working, but it's also just completely disjointed. Like, okay, Carmen Petrovic and Ruka, I like them as a duo.
Yeah.
Them and Lola Vice was simply a matter of like being in the same place at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah. And and then the other three, like the villain trio, they've just been going around being assholes for some reason. And okay, the one that doesn't make any sense is Fallon Henley. Like, did she join them because she's like salty that she didn't win that title match a couple weeks back?
Exactly, baby.
Like,
that's exactly what it was.
I could see her as, I don't know, so yeah, it is kind of random and all over the place, and maybe they'll switch it up at some point. But
it feels like they took names and put them in a hat and drew them.
They didn't have to have this match on a pay-per-view week. They didn't have to, or at least not put it on the first week. Put it on the second week. Put it out there like it's just a throwaway bathroom break match. That's it, man.
I personally wanted to see more of Ruka, so I mean, I'll take that.
That's fine,
But and Lola Vice has been getting a lot of airtime. She really didn't need to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it could have just been did they already do a 2-person tag team match with Carmen, Soul, and then the two without Henley?
Yes.
And then now they're so I'm like,
they're good. Again, that's the bad thing about possibilities between 6 people. You're gonna have 2-on-2 matches 3 different times.
And so who would again?
Henley and the disciples.
They would?
Yeah, the bad guys won. Henley.
Who'd she pin?
She pinned Petrovic. Again, you're not going to.
She was going the hardest. Petrovic is going hard.
Exactly, but you're not going to pin Ruka, and you're sure as hell not going to pin Vice. So you pin Petrovic.
No, I think still Ruka needs to go out on her own more. But right now they're putting her here because they don't know what to do with her. But
because she can't go after.
They know maybe the public likes her and they want to see her. So
they can't. She can't go after Kaylani. She can't go after Roxanne Perez again because she already lost.
She need to go heel. Ruka need to go heel.
Yeah, that's the only way you can go after Kaylani.
Well, that was the weird thing about this match. Is it wasn't really good versus bad because Petrovic was twisting arms and shit the whole time, and then I think Soul might slowly be turning evil.
Yeah.
Lola Vice is a heel.
Lola Vice is not a heel right now. Lola Vice is a
she was.
She was, but not now.
After that segment,
why was Lola? Yeah.
After that segment, when she started crying, I lost all complete faith in her. That segment when she put when she out there all this tomorrow, that's what took her downhill to me.
That's when she flipped the baby face. That standing ovation after they flipped her the baby face, and ever since then she's been hanging out with Ruka and Petrovic. That's why she's a baby face now, because she can't be a villain. They have this weird plan for Kaylani. We'll talk about her later, but it all revolves around her because Roxanne Perez's title reign, when we get to that, is just oh my god, I hate that shit. But final grade for this match, I give it a fucking C-. Wow, it was not necessary.
Invisible Woman.
It wasn't necessary.
No.
Give it a grade.
My grade.
Look it up, man. It was a good match, but
I guess it wasn't memorable to me. Again, the only person I'm still consistently impressed with is Ruka. Petrovic, yeah, she was going hard the whole time, so I respect that. And the highlight for Lola Vice was that kick combo she did. That was pretty cool. That was very Mortal Kombat, spinning around, getting all 3 women. So that being said, I don't know. I'll give it a B. Feeling generous.
That's not bad. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, I'm biased because I'm a
because you like Ruka and Petrovic. Again, if Ruka's out, you give it a good grade, and if Petrovic is getting better with her kicks. Since we've seen her, she's getting a lot better with her kicks, and that's what she needs to do.
You did say she needs to
She needs to be more confident, more
not-
Daniel Bryan. Like, I'm gonna kick you in the
Yeah.
face, and you're gonna have to accept that, and that's it. Wrestlers have to accept sometimes you get kicked in the face. That's what wrestling is. That's what it is. Bro.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Joe.
I'm gonna give it a big fat D.
Damn.
Damn. Hey,
No, it's
you
understandable.
worked in the bleacher.
Because all it was good for was eye candy. That's about it. That match was not needed, not necessary, and it should have been on a regular NXT episode and not on a somewhat
main event.
technically a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
It should have been left alone.
It didn't really have any storyline yet.
They should have. They would have better have a Luke and Gallows or OTM, or they would have been better off having some of them besides this match.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, ladies and gentlemen. When there's an OTM or Luke Gallows match, I don't watch it. I don't care if we have to review it. I'm just gonna say
No, not together.
Not available.
Not together. Separate matches.
Okay.
Separate matches.
No,
not together.
Even again, I don't like OTM because I like they're really good, but they remind me of a football team turned into a wrestling match. I was like,
Joe, who they remind you of?
Lexus King.
Yeah.
Joe, who they remind you of?
OTM.
OTM.
Crime Time.
There you go.
See?
They're just bigger.
NXT's not racist. Come on, guys.
No.
No, they remind me of those twin brothers from the '90s, all those '90s action movies.
The Paul boys, the cocky ones.
No, I'm talking about them big, bulky, twin brothers that were in all those '90s action movies as cops.
Yeah, one of them died.
Yeah, the RIP.
Yeah.
Shout out to anyway. The ratings are the ratings. Next up, Mr. D-Walk. I think I know what it is.
But Bleacher Report, like I said, it was eye candy. I guess they was looking at all the rump shaking and everything. They gave it an A-.
Come on, really? God.
Money was in their pocket.
Mine was an eye candy rating too. So
you give it a B, but even a B because there's a lot of cool things, good matches.
They must have saw taco meat and gave it a higher grade.
Wow, Joe! Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not making that up. Go watch the match. It was on Sci-Fi. It's on there. I saw taco meat. Either way, next up.
To me, match of the night. We got the NXT Women's Championship, Roxanne Perez, the champion, versus Thea Hill with Chase University.
Now wait a minute.
Feedback.
Mr. D-Walk, is this the main event?
Main event. It's the main event.
What?
It's time for the main event.
Match of the night.
What did you say before we started, Joe? I don't believe in Joe Hendry.
I don't believe in Joe Hendry. Now I'm going to go last. Now, before we start, go on, Dennis.
I hope Joe Hendry pop up in your dreams tonight.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. I'll hand that motherfucker a ShamWow.
Now, before we continue, I want to say this real quick. The match was only 9 minutes, roughly 8.5. That's it. We'll put that out there right now. Continue, Joe. I'll continue to you all.
Yeah, no, I agree. This was definitely the match of the night. This is the best match of the night. And a lot of respect for Thea Hale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thea Hale had a Daniel Bryan vibe going on.
I was well impressed by both of them.
Wait, who was that?
Perez. I was impressed by Perez and Hill.
I said
I
they
got
had
to
a
give him more
Daniel Bryan
credit.
thing going on.
You hear me?
Yeah. I got you,
Go
Daniel
on.
Bryan.
I know Brian.
Yeah, we hear you. Say that again.
And then go ahead.
I got to give them plenty of respect. Like they earned points from me. That match right there, it was like playing somebody, and y'all got specials and y'all kept reversing it. That's
Yep.
how it was. The match was like it was like a yin and yang. That match was
It felt like a
like,
boss fight.
yeah, it felt like it felt like you met your match. You fought that other counterpart just like you, and that's how the match
Mhm.
was. It was like they knew each other. It was like you met your match.
Yeah.
I could honestly see Thin Hell being a future champion
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah. It just hurt me that she didn't win now. Again, I counted the
Mhm.
counters. There was about 35 counters.
Yeah.
From the arm bars alone to the fact that Roxanne Perez only used the special prop rocks twice, ladies and gentlemen.
hmm
Only twice, not 5, not 6. She tried it once. Thea Hale's like, fuck you. She counted that shit real fucking quick.
hmm
And the second time check that out.
What is that?
What was the win? What bothers me is that she showed out. Thea Hale showed out. She had the psychology.
did.
Her right arm was busted, so she was showing that throughout the whole fucking match. She knew that she couldn't do any power moves. Her back was kind of out. She knew that if she can get him on the fucking ground, she can get him before the match even started. Ridge Holland told her, do whatever it takes to win. And I like that he there's a love interest going on right now. Because like he's looking at her like kind of lovingly. And when he said it to her, it was more like a secret. And then when everyone came in, she's like, oh yeah, she told me to do whatever it takes. Yeah. And he's like, yo, bitch, why you fucking said that shit? No, shh. Why? And they all gave him the nasty like why you tell her like she's pure, she's Snow White. You didn't tell Snow White to use a knife. Like Snow White doesn't need a get, but Joe, wait, let's keep talking about this match because this was a good fucking match.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, it was.
If it wasn't
The counters,
if it wasn't
the counters and
by the
stuff were
way,
amazing.
Yeah, the counters were amazing. Yes, man. Yes, sir.
I can't even
For
tell
Money
you.
What's up?
It really felt like they were leading up to Thea Hill winning.
Yeah.
And, setting a record. But you made a good point that it seems like they're waiting for
Stephanie and the other girl.
No, they're waiting for Roxanne Perez. They're waiting for Roxanne Perez to set a record.
Yeah.
And then she'll give the belt to somebody else.
Which is fucking stupid. Honestly, for me, it's no. They said it a bunch of times. Oh, she's gonna break the record. I didn't know what the fucking record was. She's a 2-time champion. You should be happy with that. You should have talked to Triple H.
Stephanie Vaquer is coming, and she already started having matches on. She already started having dark matches.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not that impressed with Roxanne Perez's character right now. Like, it's just a lot of eye rolls and like, shit talking. So I do think they're holding out for a little bit longer, but eventually
you could have again, Joe knows about this tactic where during the match you call it audible and like, all right, Roxanne's supposed to win, fuck this shit, call it an audible, Theo's gonna win. And if Stephanie Vaquer is gonna come in to take the belt, that's what it is.
Yeah.
This is a basic, and I know you don't get this reference, but these guys do. This is a basic Kevin Owens story. Kevin Owens comes in, dominates, takes the fucking belt, and holds it for a very long time. Now, if you're just gonna give Stephanie Vaquer the chance to dominate and take it off Roxanne Perez, why didn't you just give it to Thea? Give the belt to Thea. Thea becomes a transitional champion for maybe a month.
Yeah.
maybe a month, and then she loses the belt. But no matter what, it shows that she fucking won, and she'll get dominated no matter what. But she had the belt.
Yeah, I guess maybe they want more for now.
Or are they going to give it to Julia?
Why? Why?
I don't even know who that
From
is.
Stardom.
But
yeah, there's another girl coming. There's two girls at the same time.
Yeah, it's Julia with the G. It's Julia, but it's like she's also world renowned as far as like Stephanie Vaquer is. She's also a world renowned athlete that's won titles in all over the country, all over different countries. And with that, NXT back in like April with Stand and Deliver.
Yeah,
she was there front row.
But wouldn't that defeat the purpose, Joe, of them like, oh, we always use homegrown talent, we always show out? Well, guess what? You're doing the same thing AEW does. You bring in someone new and then they have the belt. That's what they did with Ethan Page.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of hope they don't do that. Like, there's a lot of women already in NXT right now that are deserving of a belt. So maybe that's what the 6-person tag team match was leading up to, you know. But so I hope they don't just give it to somebody random who comes in out of the blue.
I mean, they have bad decisions. They give the belt to Kaylani.
Yeah.
Well, I think she's just a filler. Honestly, like, there's so many characters right now that just. They're not the best.
Anybody else could have had that belt. Anybody else, Ruka could have had that belt right now, and done the same storyline with that Paxley girl and the Wendy Chu. They could, and it would have been. I would have not complained. Like, all right, cool. At least Ruka has the belt. At least Ruka's doing something. Right now, she's in a 6-man tag doing 6-woman tag doing nothing.
Yeah. They go wait to Thea Hill. They go wait to Chase University to break up for Thea Hill to finally win a belt, in which they should have been pulled the trigger on. But what would y'all grade this match?
Yes.
Match of the night. What would y'all grade it?
Well, before we grade, let's show the winning ways.
But remind you, she did get raked in the eye. Remember that?
Yeah. That was the one defining thing that pissed me off was that she had to cheat to get a little bit of advantage. And that, again, you can contest that, but that was really minor, and Thea Hale can't say shit. Like, you.
But she would have lost. Roxanne Perez would have lost if she.
Yeah. But you know what? There's something else. I want to say about this match. If Rich Holland tells you gotta do anything you can to win a match,
she's gonna listen.
She listened, but it wasn't to the point of listening to exactly. You should have grabbed Roxanne's arm and put it to the steps and bashed her fucking hand into the steps. You should have grabbed, again, real ring generals, ring wrestlers can use the whole ring to mess up your arm. You can use the ropes. You can use the grips to the ropes.
Oh, Roxanne fucked up her shoulder.
Or when Thea went for a cover. When Thea went for a cover, she should have. When she went for the cover and hooked the leg, she should have pulled the tight while she was hooking the leg, so the ref couldn't see it.
Exactly. Or put the legs on the ropes. And Chase Universe is like, what the fuck are you doing? And like, I was trying anything to win. Like, that's the point. Like, you gotta be a little villainous. But she wasn't showing that. She was showing, like you said, a Daniel Bryan veracity. Like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking just come at your ass like a fucking Wolverine. And that would only work if you were physically able to counter everything. But because your shoulder got fucked up, Thea Hale. And she like Dennis said, you got raked in the eyes. You were, again, that's why I got pissed. You should, again, Stephanie's coming in, sure. And Julia's coming in, sure. Give the belt to Thea. Because once Roxanne, like I told you when we were watching the match, once Roxanne beats the record, they immediately take it off them and give it to somebody else.
Yep.
So, and then no matter what, no one really gives a shit about the record unless someone brings it up.
We're expecting that, but I I expect more for Thea Hale than just being a placeholder. I
Mhm.
think she has to work her way up too. So
I think she should
she's
go
earned.
after.
I mean, I do think she deserved to beat Roxanne in this match just to prove her mettle.
Yeah, but
I mean,
or at least disqualification. At least one by disqualification. At least. Like put her hand in the fucking steps and just stomp on them. Like get a chair and do a fucking concerto on the arm. You lost. Oh well, but at least I fucking like that's something that you should have done. That's what I would have done for Thea Hale, but now what Thea Hale has to do now is go after the North American. Or hopefully, fingers crossed, they do a 4-way.
Mhm.
Roxanne, Thea, Julia, Stephanie. That's what you do it. And then Thea Hale can win from there. Just sneak that shit in.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
it. Thea Hale, you look, everyone's talking about this match. Can we all agree this match was really good?
It was. It was real
Oh
good.
yeah, definitely.
It was. Even
It
Kevin,
was the best
shout out
match
to
on
the
it was,
BX Sports Jedi. Even he said, yeah.
No, go ahead,
It
bro.
was. It
I
was
was
the best
agreeing.
match of the fucking night, and so they
Mhm.
should the people in the back. Yeah, no, I know you did. So if it was the best match of the night, the people in the back and really has to be saying, you know what, we need to give Thea Hale another shot, and we got to try
Yeah.
to find some way to sneak her in because you just got a star, and by burying her right now would be the dumbest idea ever. Dumb. Show her the fuck out. Honestly,
Mhm.
Thea Hale, if you can hear this, politic like Triple H and Shawn Michaels in the 90s. Get your fucking thing in the back and get your championship.
Mhm.
That's what I want because I wasn't really, again, my girlfriend just started watching NXT. My girlfriend
Mhm.
was like, "Who the fuck is this crazy girl named Thea Hale?" Like the girl from
she acts like
Despicable
a
Me.
bulldog.
She acts like a bulldog. But guess what? This match showed her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This match
Hey.
showed a casual
Came out of
fan.
nowhere, but yeah.
Hey, no, I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
She's coming into herself. That's all.
Yeah, good.
No, I was about to say if Thea Hill win the bill within a couple of weeks, WWE you owe his jobs.
Yeah,
$500,000 salary.
she needs to win the belt. Look, SummerSlam's happening. Fine, boom. There's no more pay-per-view happening until like mid-August for NXT. Set it
We
up
want,
for a 4-way.
we all want jobs, $500,000 each, Lamborghinis, and then our own personal parking spot.
Okay, you have that. I don't have a car, but either way, let's talk about let's talk about the final grades and everything else.
Looked like a good old fashioned bra and panty match in that segment.
Talk about,
Man, right? I was hoping something to pop out.
Either way,
but
Taco Me.
What's y'all feedback? What's y'all thing? Let me get y'all ratings. Final ratings. Last call.
Overall, I'll start. Overall, except for the NA match, I give this overall pay-per-view for week 1. This is just week 1. I give it a nice C.
Okay.
Again, C B minus because of the fact of the Jada part. Because of the fact of the Thea Hale match. Because of the fact of the tag team match was pretty good too, and a couple other matches was good. But B minus C, honestly. Visible Woman.
Again, mine. I know some of my ratings were low, and I had like mixed reviews on a lot of the outcomes of the matches, but my overall rating because of the Thea Hale match is A. Like Thea Hale, like Roxanne Perez needed somebody who was, her match, and we found it, and I don't know where they're going with this, but we'll see. But yeah, overall an A.
Wow, casual view or an A. Not bad. Not bad. Mr. Joe Bailey.
I'm gonna go, Alex. I feel the same way. I'm gonna give it a C. Thea Hale and Roxanne Perez. That match was definitely an A. but 1A does not save all the C's and D's that was the rest of the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a clusterfuck. I admit that.
Yeah.
It was a lackluster first week of part 1 of Great American Bash. And I don't know. Part 2 doesn't seem any much better.
No.
There's not a lot of matches happening.
They need to surprise us with something. Honestly,
you got Trick and P Dunne. That's one of the matches. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one.
I mean, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it up there, Joe.
Yeah, Pete Dunne scares me a little bit. He seems ruthless. So
he has bear tattoos on his knees. Not knees. Like grizzly bears. It's freaking crazy. And all he does is break your fingers and your again, I would like to see that match. Again, that's one. There's gonna be apparently a tag team match between the Rascals or MSK versus Axiom.
My God.
Yeah. Guy. So that's gonna be something.
Yeah, they're getting
tag match, right? Tag titles, right?
That was a segment we were talking about. Yeah, that was a segment we were talking about.
They're gonna win.
Yep. That the Rascals were like, I remember that. The Rascals were like, oh, we didn't technically lose. And Axiom was talking about the speed challenge, which I don't watch NXT Level Up. I'm sorry. I don't So that's something else. And they just signed a tag team match ready to go. So that's next week. So that's Rascals going to lose. That just means they're going to lose. And now the Rascals have tag team belts.
Have the Rascals go to Impact, go to TNA with the NXT tag titles, then defend them on TNA.
That's fine. But no one's going to watch TNA. So sorry.
Yeah, but you can get more ratings that way because NXT watchers will go to TNA to watch.
Yeah.
I won't.
Might help boost their viewership by 500,000.
But Thea Hill, they saved tonight. They saved their night. So I'm gonna give it a C+.
Okay. All right. C+. I respect
Bleacher Report gave it a B. Bleacher Report gave it a B. But SummerSlam coming, what we doing? We doing a ride along or how we gonna do it?
We'll talk about that on Sunday, like always, the day after.
Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday. They have some time to relax and talk about it. Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, on BX Sports Jedi Network, the watch along. If you guys want to watch that, most likely D-Walk and anybody else of our crew is going to be there. Stay healthy, stay happy. Remember that Wednesdays at 9:30, we talk about NXT time with D-Walk. Always having fun, always with new format, new symbols. Streaming on his Facebook, on Joe's BNCO, and my YouTube. And next week will be on Dennis's YouTube and his Facebook, showing out. You know what, mister, and everyone in the world? The Hale should have won. This is a conspiracy for short blonde girls. That's what's up.
Lace up your boots, we're about to fight. NXT in the house, bringing the ice. We walk on bike, ready to ignite. Detroit hip-hop, we take that flight. Body slamming, the crowd's going wild. Square circle, we're the kings of the pile. NXT superstars, we're breaking the mold. This Detroit beat will never get old.